What is good, YouTube man? It's your boy, Cracking Stevie Brown. I'm back with another banger. Now listen, bro, before we get into this tier list, bro, I just want to address something real quick. It has been going around in the Multiversus community right now. Like, the whole Multiversus community is split up right now. Whether Morty is a good character or he's bad. Now, if y'all follow me on Twitter, y'all know what my opinion is off the rip. And if y'all seen my community post that I posted on YouTube, y'all will see what I said about it too. But look, right now it's looking as if people are blinded by him being an expert character, comparing him to characters like Steven, Tom and Jerry, and Iron Giant. But listen, I can arguably say that I'm a pro player, like at that level right now. I've used every single character in the game. I've got good with every single character in the game. I'm a high tier player, and I know when a character is good or bad. You're not finna tell me that I don't know that. So this Multiversus tier list, I have to be brutally honest of where I have to put, my man's Morty. Now, obviously we have to start the tier list with Morty. Where do I have to rank Morty at? It's kind of sad. He's definitely not an S+. For sure he's not an S+. I don't know what's going on with this community right now. This prerogative that he's top 3 character in the game. He's better than Velma, Bugs, and Tom and Jerry. What? Like, everyone's saying crazy stuff like that. Then they're saying he's S tier. He solos Batman, Superman. No, bro. What? Then they're saying, oh, he's solid in A tier. He's top of A tier, better than Arya, Harley. He's better than all those characters in A tier. Finn, Jake, Shaggy, Iron Giant. They're saying he's better than all those characters in A tier. No, I am sorry, bro. Most I can put him is at bottom of A tier or top of B tier. I'm just being completely honest. One, he is the second lightest character in the game, next to, Arya. Two, he is also the weakest character in the game. The only really strong move I can suggest on his character is his down spike with his arm. Other than that, he is quite literally the weakest character in Multiversus right now. And I know that's going to make a lot of people angry, but it's the honest truth, and a lot of people just can't accept it. Now, I know I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of comments saying, you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. Bro, I have used every single character in this game to a full-on extent. Give this about a week or two of Morty being out. I'm telling y'all gonna come back to this video and rewatch this again and know that I knew what I was talking about. Pro players dropping him instantly. Like, they don't want to tell y'all that because obviously it's Multiversus and you don't want to down a character when it first comes out. Me, I gotta be brutally honest. He is not that good. He's one of the worst characters in the game. They say, oh, he's great with his projectiles. Bruh, just use Raindog. Just use Tom and Jerry. Better characters. Oh, well, he has a fire down spike. Wonder Woman has something way better. Her moveset isn't better, but is fire. And she has way more weight on her character, stopping her from dying. Like, literally, Morty's the weakest character in the game. That's all I have to say. Now, if you have watched my old tier list on Multiversus, y'all probably already know how this tier list is going to go. But there is some, changes what I have to make to my tier list because of the new updates and everything that came out. So with all that being said, let's get to the rest of the tier list. Morty's staying in B. I don't care what no one says. He's nowhere A. He's not S+. No. Arya, A tier automatically. Better than Morty. I don't know what y'all are on drugs or whatever it might be, but Morty's, no, he's not A tier. He's definitely B. Arya is an A tier, especially with her assassin buff that she just got recently. All the assassins got buffs. Even Finn, which makes him arguably still a good character. He's just not an S. But yeah, Batman, easily still S tier. He has basically no nerves. His projectile, his bat bomb, and his batarang, still overpowered. Probably one of the best things in the game, in my opinion. Bugs Bunny, still S+. Even though they tried nerfing him again, it will never work. Him and Tom and Jerry, no matter how many nerfs they do, it won't do anything because they just have the best movesets in the game. It's just a fact. Finn is completely, utterly, really controversial right now, but I have to put him in A tier. He's definitely above Finn. That's all I have to say. I don't know if he's anywhere high in A tier really, but he's not in S tier no more like he used to be. Like, a lot of people argue that Finn was S plus. No, not no more, buddy. He's not S plus no more. You could probably say he's better than Arya, but if you know what you're doing with Arya, getting her combos down, landing them correctly, she is definitely better than Finn. That's all I have to say, in my opinion. Harley Quinn over Arya, over Harley. Over Arya, over Finn. She has more weight than Arya, and her combos is pretty fire, in my opinion. That's why I have to put her above Arya and above Finn. That's just me. Shaggy. Oh, I can't even go to Shaggy yet. It's Jake. Jake? I don't know. Yeah, Jake's above Finn, in my opinion. It's just a fact. Like, Jake has way more reach than Finn. His moves, his skill set's broken. If you put him against an Arya, since they're both, I guess you could say, smaller characters, it'll be an even match. But if you can't get close to the Jake, you can arguably say he's better. But in my opinion, I have to put Arya at the 2 spot still. Garnet, B tier still. That's all I'm gonna say. She's not worse. I mean, she's not better than Morty. I'll give her that. But she's definitely not higher than Morty. Mainly, really because of her weight. But I could put her above him, but no, her moveset is just not better than Morty's, and that's a fact. Raindog, easily top of B tier. Should be like bottom of A tier, but no, I'm not gonna give it to him. I think LeBron's still better than Raindog in my opinion. Shaggy, easily going above, what is this guy named? Jake in A tier. That's a fact for sure. Superman, we already know where he's at. He's S tier. Easily one of the best characters in the game. Steven Universe actually was my main when I first started playing Multiversus, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. Still in A tier, hasn't really improved that much. I'm not going to say he's above Finn because that's not true. Finn could easily destroy Steven if you're really good with what's Steven Universe. So yeah, have to definitely put him there. Taz, arguably A tier now. Like, no, he's not A tier. No. I'm not gonna say top of B tier, but you could definitely put him above Raindog for top of B tier for sure. Because in a 1v1 scenario, oh yeah, Taz is getting dog, but in a 2v2, Raindog is easily S plus tier. But we're not talking about that. This is mainly kind of based off like an all-around tier list. Free for all, what is it called? Free for all 1v1 and 2v2. So I definitely have to put Raindog below Taz for sure. That's just me, in my opinion. I just gotta say that for sure. Iron Giant, easily A tier. Arguably above Jake. Yeah, arguably above Jake. I know it's going to make a lot of people mad, but if you actually know what you're doing on Iron Giant, he's easily one of the most broken characters in the game. Even Multiversus themselves that came out and said that this guy is actually insane. He's broken. Tom and Jerry still S plus. Doesn't really matter what y'all do. Put whatever character above whatever character. They're still basically the same in how good a character plays. It just honestly depends on who is using that character, in my opinion. Velma, you could argue she's an S plus now. You definitely could, because she's proven to be one of the best 2v2 characters in the game, best 1v1 characters in the game, and one of the best free-for-all characters in the game. So you could honestly argue she's S plus. But if I could put her in like S minus, I definitely like darn. If I could do like S plus then S plus plus, I would do that. But since I really can't, I have to put her at the I'm gonna put her at S plus for sure. Let's add another one to S plus for sure. Wonder Woman, easily above Superman. Not better than Batman yet, but she's definitely better than Supes. That's all I have to say, especially because of her weight. That weight buff she had was just immaculate. I can't cat. LeBron James Jr., bottom of A tier. I don't really know what people actually fully see in LeBron, but no, bro, he's definitely not up there. But yeah, this is the Multiversus tier list. Morty, arguably one of the worst characters in the game. He's not worse than Garnet. He has a lot of potential, I'll give him that. But as of now, definitely not a top tier character. But look, that was my Multiversus tier list, including Morty, and basically going over if he's overpowered or not. Like, comment, subscribe, bro, and I'm out. Peace.